Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you. It is Wednesday, June 12th, 2024, and I'm thrilled that you're here with us to fill up your cup with a triple shot of good vibes. We're reporting live today from the WorldBuilding EXPO, so stay tuned for an all-new episode of Project Joy live happening right now. Everybody, happy Wednesday to you. I hope you all got better sleep than I did last night. I cannot say this enough. I'm in such a space of gratitude this morning because I have been very restless from time to time at night because I'm so fired up and excited about the next day. I love what I do with the Breakthrough Show Network. I love the space that I've been able to step into with kind of going in with the flow of things in my life. I love the people that I'm surrounded. I'm getting emotional already here, you guys. I love the people I've been able to surround myself with over the last 6 months or so, really just cultivating that incredible family made, purposeful, intentional family. And I'm overwhelmed with gratitude this morning, you guys. I really am. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and this is Project Joy Live. It's your triple shot of good vibes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, of course, only on the Breakthrough Show Network. I'm reporting live from the WorldBuilding EXPO. The truth is that the expo itself doesn't start until 3 p.m. Eastern time today for day 2. We had it the full day yesterday. I'll tell you all about it coming up here. But that's what we're going to be talking about today because it was really an incredible day. And I'm excited for an even more amazing out of this world experience for day 2. So let's talk about what's happening now on the Morning Brew, as well as a special dedication that this episode is going out to today. What's coming up in the episode today. So today is day 2 of the WorldBuilding EXPO that the Breakthrough Show Network is so excited to be featured in. And it's people, if you haven't visited our virtual community, first of all, you got to go do that. The Breakthrough Show Network.club is in fact where it's at. Okay. But the WorldBuilding EXPO features other people that are building virtual communities such as ours with the Go Brunch software. And we're a little extra on the Breakthrough Show Network and like to infuse it in everything, that we do. But we're going to talk about that coming up, how amazing the expo is, because there's so much joy there this morning. And I have so much gratitude to start off with today. In addition, we're going to have birthdays, of course, coming up, as well as the amazingness that's happening the remainder of the day on the Breakthrough Show Network and the remainder of the week. And we have a special dedication of the show today that's going to be happening because I know it is the second Wednesday of the month. And some of you are like, where's Olivia Ambani? I don't know. Where's she at? Because she's usually my co-host the second and fourth Wednesday of the month. But what I wanted to share with you today is she was unable to attend today because she informed me that she had to attend a celebration of life today for an amazing musician named Eddie over in Nairobi, Kenya. Now, if I pray I don't butcher his last name. It's Ogaga. Ogaga, Eddy, Eddie, Ogaga. I'm not even going to try to say it because I'm not going to do it justice. But at any rate, he is an incredible musician who played bass. And so we are kind of, this episode today is going to be dedicated to him. I did not know him, but any friend of Olivia's is a friend of mine. And so we're honoring him today. And I want to share with you really quickly, there is a video. There's so many videos on YouTube. In fact, even his celebration of life today is on YouTube if you put his name in the search. But I want to share with you this little 1-minute clip we are dedicating to Eddie this morning. So, in honor of Olivia Ambani, our dear friend and fellow co host here on Project Joy Live, we are honoring Eddie for being an incredible musician. Thank you for the work that you did in the world and the music that you shared with all of us. So, I am sending lots of love to Olivia today and everyone else involved in his celebration of life. All of that being said, we've got an incredible show coming up for you today. Miss Brittany's joining us out in that VIP section. Listen, if you're joining us live this morning, I would love for you to comment down below wherever you are at and let us know where you're joining from. And of course, what is bringing you joy today, because that's what this show is in fact all about. And it is in fact where it's at, the breakthroughshownetwork.club. So definitely join us over there today. But we have to get to our daily uplift today, which is all about the World Building Expo. Here we go. All right, so we are smack in the middle of the World Building Expo that is put on by GoBrunch, which is the software that we use in our virtual community. And it's so amazing and really has fulfilled our need to bring all of what we do here on the Breakthrough Show Network in-house, to allow it to be such a huge part of our platform. And so what I really love about GoBrunch is that it's been able to allow us to expand on different things that we've talked about on the Breakthrough Show Network. It's enabled us to expand our network. It's enabled us to create deeper and more meaningful relationships. And so when they decided to put on this expo, which I think is also being put on by Time Vendors as well, but it's such a great event, and there were literally hundreds of people that came through this event yesterday, which was absolutely amazing. And so we started out yesterday. I'm working on like kind of talking as I'm I'm going along here now because I want to show you guys what the inside of the expo looks like. Now, mind you, we are in the middle of things right now. So that means that you still have time to get signed up because the expo today doesn't actually start until 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. So there's not a whole lot of people in there right now, but I'm going to give you a little inside look at what is going on inside the expo, even though there's nobody in there. I mean, there's a couple people hanging out in there, but check this out, you guys. Okay, so this is a little sneak peek of what the inside of the expo looks like. All of these spaces here are different worlds that people have created. Oh my gosh, here is to the breakthroughs right here being featured. And yesterday, all of these seats here were filled up with people. It was so amazing to see. Everybody was going room to room and checking out all of these different worlds. And really, for me, I think the most amazing thing that I witnessed yesterday were the relationships that were happening. People making connections and expanding their network and finding those soulmate people that they can learn from and grow with and do life with and feature on their shows and support the work that they're doing through their products and services. And there was nothing like, I'm going to be real with you, like typically, you go to these webinars and what do we events, virtual events, summits, all of those things, and it feels like okay, I'm gonna be real nice. It feels like you have all of the sales wrapped up in the pretty bow of the event, and it just didn't feel like that yesterday. It really felt like people just coming together to witness each other's spaces, be there for each other, be curious about what everybody else is doing, and we didn't have to do it in the form of the Brady Bunch, or AKA Hollywood Squares, that is Zoom. Um, okay, the little squares and everything else are in these beautiful creative spaces. And so it really just felt like this amazing connecting event. Now, full disclosure. So Tuesdays are my mom's taxi days. I am running all over literal creation. And yesterday we ran way over schedule. My daughter went to get her hair done while we were out. And so we like hours ahead. I had asked, now the World Building Expo came into my awareness sort of a lot. I mean, I was aware of it, but it didn't really come into my like, hey, you should do this until very last minute. And then as we talked about on the show last week, my daughter ended up in the emergency room. It has been a fun time behind the scenes. And so you guys know that I like to put my whole foot into things. Okay. I like to put my whole self into what I do. I really put my whole heart into things, especially things that are really meaningful to me. And it's been very difficult for me to do that this week, to dedicate as much time as I would have liked to getting my booth and everything all set up. So I have been restless with the sleep and everything else. And I was very nervous about yesterday because I wanted to be there so bad. And this is a gushing BFF moment. Okay. My bestie, Brittany Floyd, and I'm going to get very emotional right now, you guys. She went above and beyond the call of friendship yesterday and really held it down in my virtual space. We were going to have representation there regardless because our room is there, but it's always better when you have a face, when you have someone available to help people out, to direct people, to be that touch point. And without even a second thought, Brittany was like, I'm going to be there because I was so worried. And, I didn't have one moment yesterday where I had to stress. Not one. Not one time was I worried that someone wasn't going to be able to get where they needed to go, that there wouldn't be representation. I was trying so hard, literally in the car, at dance, at the salon, running all over creation with my kids to stay connected. But I didn't once have to worry because Brittany was there holding it down. And then she took one of the speaking spaces on behalf of the Breakthrough Show Network and did a 10-minute talk about creativity and why creative communities are so important. And it was the best thing I've ever heard from her. Like, I just got to witness her stepping into her leadership, her being like, just in this whole other realm. And it was the most beautiful thing in the whole world. And so, like, and I want to stress the point that this is what community is all about. This is what intentionally creating your circle is all about, so that you help each other. When you need to step back, somebody else can take the reins and you don't have to stress and you don't have to worry. And then it goes the other way. Brittany ever needs anything on there. She was like, she needed a new website. And I'm like, done. It's done. It's something I can do. So let me just do it. It's done. That's what it's all about. Teresa came by yesterday and she sat there in her space so long yesterday to be available in case anybody wanted to come do card readings. She had Rhonda came by, Sharon came by, Kat came by. So many of our amazing community members came by to support yesterday. This is what community is all about. This is why it's so important. This is not me coming on these shows and preaching and sharing a message and then just leaving and that's it. It's about being there for each other and holding each other accountable and picking up the reins when the other person just doesn't have the strength to hold on to them anymore. That's what this is about. And so it was just, if yesterday was that good and we weren't even there, just imagine what today is going to be like. Okay, just imagine what today is going to be like. I am working on, you guys, I talk with my hands, so it's really hard for me to type and talk and all of that at the same time. I'm trying to scroll through and get my link pulled up here for you guys to get registered. If you did not come to the expo today or yesterday, please make some time to stop by the expo. If you don't get registered in time, which you have all day, okay? You have all day to do it. I'm trying so hard to find this link, you guys. Oh, I know what I could do. Anyway, listen, if you come and stop by today. If for some reason you don't get registered, then what you need to do is just go to the breakthroughshownetwork.com and click on any room. Literally click on any room and you will find us. Okay. Somebody will be there to meet you. I promise you, we're going to be there from 3 to 9 p.m. Eastern time today. 3 to 9 p.m. Eastern time today. We have the link down in the show notes, and I also just put it in the comments of the video. It's a Luma link. You can get registered for the expo. You can check out all of the amazing spaces, but please come visit us at the Breakthrough Show Network. You'll see as I showed you on the screen, when you get to the images of all of the rooms, ours says 2 breakthroughs. So you can't miss it. Okay. When you go into the expo space, you'll see a place where everybody kind of gathers in the center. Our room is in that second line down from the center. You'll see the center. We're in the second line down and it says 2 breakthroughs when you click on the arrow. Okay. So when you register and go in, that's where we are. It is going to be amazing. Nancy, I have no idea what you what you put in the chat. But at any rate, the link is down there. And yes, Brittany was rocking it on all levels. It does not start at 11. Yesterday was 11. Today is from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. Within this event, very exciting, there are several like mini events that are taking place in order for you to experience a lot of the rooms and some of the people that run these different spaces. For us, we have 3 different events on the books today, and these are mini events, guys, so like 10 minutes, okay? At 5:15, I will be hosting an event called Creating a Conversation. This is an event where I'm going to be sharing about the importance of turning the content you're creating online into an actual conversation with your audience through the Go Brunch platform or our virtual space. This is going to help you master the art of the after party, okay? Because you guys know we have a great and wonderful time on the shows here, but we have even more fun in our virtual community. So you definitely want to come and check that out. That's at 5:15. This event is appropriate for content creators, influencers, podcasters, talk show hosts, coaches, and healers. Really important to come check it out and learn how our community can help you to create a conversation and not just this talking at people through our content. Okay. Then if you missed it yesterday, Miss Brittany is reprising her talk, Creative Breakthroughs, 5 Ways That Creativity Enhances Your Life. Join Brittany Floyd, spiritual artist and one of the event hosts of the Breakthrough Show Network virtual community, for a short presentation on creative breakthroughs. This presentation is perfect for 1, anyone who doesn't feel creative, and 2, anyone who wants to increase the creativity in their lives. So definitely get registered for that. And you'll see the link to register for everything when you get signed up for the expo. That will be at 6:35 p.m. Eastern time today. And then my final presentation will be taking place in our community at 7:15 p.m. And you're going to join me. I know Miss Brittany will be there, and I invite any of our other hosts and people involved with our network to come and join us for this session. But it's going to be an informal Q&A about the Breakthrough Show Network as a whole, our beginnings, our network, our community, and more, and how we can change the world together. So definitely come and check that out. So again, 5:15 p.m., I'll be hosting Creating a Conversation, Mastering the Art of the After Party. Brittany will be hosting Creative Breakthroughs, 5 Ways Creativity Enhances Your Life at 6:35. And then I will finish up our chats for the day at 7:15 p.m. with our Breakthrough Show Network Q&A. So definitely come and check that out, because it's going to be amazing. It's going to be such a great day and so exciting. Thank you, Nancy, for putting that information there. 3 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. And registration is free, you guys. It's totally free to come check it out, see what everybody is doing. You don't want to miss this. It really is something so special. So special. Brittany was saying everyone I met and connected with, it was amazing. Like, we had people, okay, I'll give you a little clue. The expo ended at 5 p.m. Eastern time yesterday. Brittany and I didn't leave there until 9:30 because people were still exploring and checking everything out and getting so excited about all of the spaces and the connection. Like, if we would have just left at 5 o'clock, we would have never met amazing people that had come in. For example, someone you will see coming up on the Breakthrough Show, Marcus Hill, coming up on the Breakthrough Show. He's going to be amazing. So good. He came in at the end of the day yesterday. So really, it's it. That's it. It's the energy was incredible. Everybody was so amazing. To be honest with you, there were so many people and so many spaces. It was kind of like everybody's everywhere. So it was a little like, chaotic at moments, but it was so good to witness. And that was without, like I said, I wasn't even 100% tuned in yesterday because I had so many things already on my schedule with my kids. But again, I cannot thank enough, first and foremost, Brittany Floyd for holding everything down the way that she did. Teresa for coming and hanging out in the space. For all of our personal community visitors, Rhonda Elliott, Sharon Saraga Walters, Katerina Stomska, Grim Long. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out yesterday. And I know we have lots more friends that are planning on coming and visiting today, which is amazing. But I definitely, if you have ever benefited from anything that the Breakthrough Show Network has done, I encourage you to join us at the 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time hour tonight for our Q&A in our community. You can go and get registered for that. I'm going to put the direct link to that registration in the comments now so that you can register for the Q&A, because we would love for you to be there, because I want people to be available to share their experience with the Breakthrough Show Network, with all of our incredible new friends that are coming in and joining us from the expo. So definitely join us for that. But obviously, as you can tell, I hope you can tell, I hope it's oozing out of my pores how joyful and grateful I am this morning, and exhausted because my wheels were spinning and I didn't get to sleep till very late last night. And I'm sad because I knew I had to get up early and do the show this morning. It's a lot for me to hold my eyeballs open right now, but the expo begins again at 3 p.m. Eastern Time today, so you don't want to miss it. Get registered at the links, and we'll be right back with birthdays after this.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. It is Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. Are you awake yet? Have I shared enough joy and gratitude and energy with you yet this morning? Listen, you know what else is bringing me joy this morning? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I have been on the matcha for the last couple of days. Now, many of you guys know that I cannot do coffee or even heavy chocolate, things with like big caffeine, because listen, y'all see how I act at 6 a.m. without coffee. I don't need it. Truly, it's not good for my body. It makes my heart feel like it's coming out of my chest. Not a good situation. And so my daughter often one of my daughters often drinks the matcha tea, and I was reading about it. It's only very little less caffeine than regular coffee, and so I was like, I don't know about this, but listen, I was the test subject. I had to try it out, and so I have been on this matcha, and it's good for me. Like, I am not crashing. My heart is not beating out of my chest. Like, the matcha is good. There is a little grassy aftertaste. I know some people like really enjoy that or whatever, but listen, um, I'm not the biggest fan on the planet. However, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the slow burn of sort of energy throughout the day. I'm here for the matcha. Anyway, just had to share that little side note with you guys. Also, I realized as it was playing, we have a brand new updated trailer for you guys for the network that I will play at the end of the show because I didn't put it in the right place this morning. It's part of, now behind the scenes what it was supposed to look like. And I didn't. So I will play it at the end. All of that said, let's talk about birthdays today.
Happy birthday to you.
Birthdays are a wonderful way to find joy about your day. You can actually go to famousbirthdays.com. That's where I get a lot of my birthday info about the celebrity world. It's always kind of fun. Like, especially on your birthday, go see in which celebrities share your birthday with you. But in the world of celebrity, we have a couple people that aren't with us anymore, but still, it's still good and great and wonderful. Okay. Still, it's still a good thing. All right. So, in the world of celebrity, Anne Frank, who passed away in 1945. How many of you have ever read The Diary of Anne Frank? I found that book so fascinating when I was growing up. That was like, there was very few parts of history that I really tapped into. And I feel like Anne Frank was one of those, and the Holocaust in general was one of those very poignant things that I remember from history class growing up. So Anne Frank passed away in 1945. She had a birthday today. President George Bush, who passed away in 2018, also had a birthday today. Richard Sherman, who sadly, he actually had a birthday he has a birthday today, but passed away last month. I was messaging Kevin Kiley, our host of Magical Melodies, about that this morning. And he had such a big hand in a lot of the music that we hear on Disney, from Mary Poppins to It's a Small World After All. You guys know that song? I mean, just such a big part of the Disney world. And so happy birthday, Richard Sherman. Also, one of the celebrities in my life, she was connected to Dorothy Auger and had a big hand in getting all of those amazing translations of Dorothy's For Love poem out to light. Greta Franzlet has a birthday today, and I'm so sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. She has a birthday today, and I hope she has an incredible day. And thank you for the work that you did with our friend Dorothy in getting that For Love poem translated and out in the world. So those are our birthdays today. Also, Miss Brittany has a happy heavenly birthday to her sister Shirley today. So happy birthday, Shirley. Let me add Miss Shirley to our list there. There we go this morning. All of that being said, let's get our birthday song on. You guys ready? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anne Frank, President George Bush, Richard Sherman, Greta Franzlet, and Shirley. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. And I'm still dancing over here, and we're back on camera. All right. With that being said, let's talk about what's happening on the Breakthrough Show Network the rest of this week. All right. Listen, we got a little crazy during that song. I'm be honest with you. Okay. Just a little loopy, a little loopy. All right. So, as I mentioned, World Building Expo begins at 3 p.m. Eastern Time today. Creating a Conversation mini class at 5:15 p.m. Creative Breakthroughs 6:35 p.m. Breakthrough Show Network Q&A at 7:15 p.m. Rhonda will be coming in and doing card readings about 8 p.m. So definitely come and check that out as well. Tomorrow, I am going to be on location. I shared with you guys about Providence Vegan Deli opening up in Providence, Rhode Island. Y'all, I am going tomorrow. I'm so excited. I will be stopping by Providence Vegan Deli as well as Like No Other. You know, it's the same building, to go check out the amazing vegan sandwich shop, the vegan treats. It's going to be so good. I'm going live on location tomorrow. I'm taking one for the team. Boys and girls. So definitely look out for that experience I'll be sharing with you on Project Joy Live when we come back on Friday at that 9 a.m. hour. We have co-working on Friday. We have an all new episode of the Breakthrough Show on Friday at 1 p.m. with Jessie, who is one of our newest friends that stops by Soul Saturday Morning Coffee. You're going to love her. Also, we have, of course, Soul Saturday Morning Coffee coming up on Saturday and Spirit Sessions on Sunday, as well as Magical Melodies. And Kevin is fresh off of Disney, literally got home yesterday. So, going to be amazing. Yes, that Muppet energy is activated. Right? Pick me up. Brittany says, I wish I had a little bus and could just go around and pick all you up. And we just go to the vegan deli and get some ice cream afterwards. It's going to be amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. I appreciate you. So listen, I do not take this for granted. I said this in our intro video for the expo. I do not take it for granted how many, especially digitally, okay, how many, literally, you can be anywhere else in the world. So when you spend your time on me, it's not like out of my mind. I keep that very, very, very close to my heart. I'm so grateful, so grateful. And I wish there were better words. I wish there were better words. I just do. I appreciate you, Nancy. I'm so glad that it's good energy to start your day here on Project Joy Live. That makes my heart so very happy. If it was just me talking to myself, I don't think I would do it. Listen, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for all of you. You make my day every single day. And we're not going to cry again on the show. Get into the expo today, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Come see us. All the links are in the comments and the show notes and all of that. Come see us at the World Building Expo. And I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.